the weather this time of year in the South? Perfect. Fall football weather. And we've got the roof wide open here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia. Today, we've got a good Week 5 matchup in store here between the Seattle Seahawks and the Atlanta Falcons.
Broadcast up.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October.
Well, Highland's on defense, so.
EA Sports. Taken from about the 12. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
No, it was 140. That's the one he said screenshot.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. He's got a man complete. And he's put it down here just outside of the 20. In today's NFL, we're talking about quarterbacks and their speed and accuracy. There's still something about a guy slinging one downfield.
And that's how you start a drive, because you know they have this play in their back pocket, waiting for the right time to unleash it. And boy, did they pick the right opportunity. Unleashed it big time, and that was also a big-time throw.
And that throw, pretty impressive, at even 61 yards through the air. Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Austin Eckler, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Falcons need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
I think he's watching my game right now.
Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away.
Yeah, they said he lost, so I got to figure that out.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And not much happening on the return.
My Wi-Fi kind of bad right now. I don't think it's the Bluetooth.
First and 10. Gentry. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. DK Metcalf with a milestone career touchdown number 100. Joining Curtis Martin and Franco Harris at the century mark as he continues to climb the all-time list. And the Seahawks are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field,
that's what I play at. I don't think I was play at.
Because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Ritter and the Falcons need an answer, and a big play here on 3rd and long following the sack. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Ready.
They'll drop to throw. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they'll still stop the yardage too short. That's 4th down.
Looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
Let's go now.
Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now back to throw. Slings this deep from McLaurin.
I want that Woolen over there.
Tariq Woolen picks it. And the Seahawks
I hit the wrong button, but I forgot that Woolen over there.
2-yard line. Well, his arm strength never an issue, but this one winds up in the wrong hands.
Oh, the coverage here is just terrific.
I had him in the middle.
Sometimes you can't distinguish whether it's the receiver or the defensive back the ball's intended.
Yeah, I like doing that, so they could hear me.
Perfect motion and able to make a big-time play.
Give me that.
And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. Well, this defense for the Falcons, they were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
No matter what coverage was called, they were right in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long, step for step, running their routes with them. Turned out they were right there every time the ball was in the air, and they came away with 5 interceptions in that one.
Now a throw here to his running back. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. 5 men in the secondary now for the Falcons on 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception. First carry here for Ken Walker. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Looking to throw. Gentry. Toward the sideline, and he will have the first down as he was able to keep the feet in bounds. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Back to throw. Gentry. Repeated the last play, finding Walker. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. Gentry. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Seahawks have moved out in front. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken from about the 12. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive in particular. If they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
On 3rd down, here's Eckler. And they'll bring him down 1 yard shy after a pickup of 4. They'll try and throw for it here. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Now a play fake here on 1st down.
Dang!
He can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. They'll look to throw. Slings this deep from McLaurin. It got his man complete. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 47 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
That should hinder me.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
That's all they could do. They need to play Madden.
Back to throw.
And
he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
I know. That's why I'm glad he said.
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert.
I need to help him in high school.
Get your big chunks of yardage on 2nd down.
So they're able to end that drive one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right?
All that nigga do is jack his dick and play Madden. All he do.
In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Now, right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. From the gun on 3rd down.
Give me that, boy.
Into a sea of defenders have intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown.
Yeah, that was some good information.
Just a short throw kept it in range for the rare linebacker pick 6.
And give him full credit for his focus. He just kept the quarterback in his sights, and when he was looking to throw, he positioned himself perfectly to be there for the interception. He made the perfect job for his defense right there.
Easy fucked up.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
I mean, y'all went down to the wire, though.
This is taken just shy of the 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Throwing after the interception. Gentry going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Oh, this is taken.
That was a good play.
It's complete. It's a big play there for Seattle. 61 yards. And sometimes you just got to marvel at how these guys can throw the football. He gave that everything he had, and it was right on the money. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown.
Oh, my play.
Noah Fant, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks are able to move back in front. Well, he's regarded as one of the best athletes among NFL tight ends, Charles, and it certainly was on display right there.
And as we've seen this league continue to grow and develop,
now he got DK right there.
Becoming harder and harder to defend because now it's elite athletes playing that position, not just the big guys who can block. How about his ability to get downfield and make plays against any defense?
Nah, that's supposed to be a tight end right there. He ain't got to fix it. He obviously know the formation to put him in. He just know how to put him out there.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
But that's usually a tight end right there.
At the 15, a short kick. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Ready?
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Let's go.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Here we go on 2nd and 12. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They're going to look to throw. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete.
He ain't come down.
It's 3rd down. You want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball down.
Yeah, that's why I know huddle there. I thought I saw that too.
The short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Looking left side, he's got it complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. 2nd and 6. Flush to his right. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. He'll drop to throw. And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, they matched their opponent's pick 6 from earlier. Those are some crucial points that may prove pretty consequential as to how this one plays out.
And Brandon, I think now we're not just watching how they move around the field, but we're checking their psychology out a little bit, aren't we?
No,
that defense,
we won't win.
They're about to go right back out with all the momentum on their side. As for the opposing offense, you wonder if there's going to be some hesitation to lean entirely on the passing game.
If I had Justin Brady, that's a touch. Then zip it.
Pulls it in at the 13. And makes it across the 20.
you threw sense on me coming.
3-yard line. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in.
Yeah, I don't mean nothing.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So we've come upon halftime with the visiting Seahawks. They're out in front. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Ain't had no time.
Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. Fields this way up at the 17. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Oh, I'm saying why.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They've reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
To throw on second down, Gentry. He finds his target. It's Evans. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
On first down, Gentry. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Gentry. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
I see the surprise in the face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They'll look to throw again. Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Let him know, Judy.
So no problems moving the ball in the first half, but they'll likely come up empty here on drive 1 of quarter 3.
And it was so important for the defense to get that stop, because what we witnessed in the first half was them getting run over, and they needed the confidence.
He got his mind
and they needed
made.
to get off the field, so they felt good going forward in this game.
Oh, he takes it in, doesn't let it bounce. He takes it at the 2. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 10. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Falcons will get it 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They started on the ground with Eckler. And strong running there gets this up over the 15-yard line. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Once more, here's Eckler. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. On play action, they'll throw. And he finds McLaurin.
Ain't no problem.
And some room to work. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A big play there on the catch and run. 32 yards.
I don't care what level of football you played. This one was a universal, wasn't it? When we were kids and we played touch football, remember we get in these positions and you just say, everybody go along, and hope someone would come free.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Well, this is intercepted. They get Ritter for the 3rd time. Trey Flowers picks it. And the Seahawks are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Well, that's
I didn't want to throw it
right
in
there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down in the hands of the wrong team.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. Back to throw. Gentry. Man open downfield. It's Metcalf. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 11 on the year. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. From the 10. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
You just pissed me off. You just pissed me off.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Julian Blackmon. Well, still down quite a bit here.
Easy head, Steve. You still trying it.
That's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is a team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. It's a big play there for Seattle. 42 yards.
Frankly, I don't know that this defense knows what to do anymore. Just look at their body language out there. The passing game has absolutely been relentless throughout.
Looking to throw. Gentry. Touchdown. Noah Fant. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Seahawks take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken from about the 12. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Julian Blackmon. And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the 3rd quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day. They're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays. Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Looking to throw on second down. Gentry. And this one is incomplete. He's lucky to be getting that one back.
After what they've done with him all day long, with all the targets trying to go after him, he's obviously gotten smart, and his pride has kicked in. Made a terrific play.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. Evans comes in motion right. From the gun on 3rd down. Gentry. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. On 4th down, Gentry. He completes it to Evans. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Throw out wide to Walker. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to have it here at their own 15. The inside gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks it right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. And now here is another interception. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick 6.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. As confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
And they will not have time to get another play.
Say he did me like Easy did the Bucks.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Okay, ready?
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Trayvon Mullen. And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
To throw on 3rd down. Gentry. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. DJ Chark, 34 yards. And the Seahawks are closing in on a 4-1 start as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
He's got room past the 30, down the left sideline. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's 1st down on the other side of the field. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Now, fourth quarter, certainly not enough time for a comeback, but nice to see them making use of the time remaining to try and make this one a little more respectable.
Yeah, I think the ultimate goal, good execution, be crisp, be sharp, and find a way to put some points on the board.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Austin Eckler, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Falcons get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Koo able to connect on the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable in the final quarter of play. The kickoff team.
Yeah, he lucky I had a breakout game. I had a tandem breakout. I got it though, but he lucky.
Taken from about the 12. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, we've reached the stage where it's a mere formality at this point. They've got the comfortable lead. We know what the outcome is going to be. I guess the only question is, do they want to put more points on the board before the final gun?
Well, I certainly hope not. And I'm being selfish here because you and I have flights to catch. Let's go ahead and finish this one off, guys. You've taken care of business. Let's close it out. And you and I, let's get to the airport.
D'Angelo Malone. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Back to throw. Gentry. Catch is made by Metcalf. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Throwing on first down. Gentry. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. And he'll take this in at the 1-yard line. A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Julian Blackmon. And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. That one looks like he'll throw here. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
Oh, they'll get this to Metcalf on the jet sweep. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Gay is on for the point after. Now, this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he won't quite make it to the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. But we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. They go right back to him for 20 and a first. Running the sweep with McLaurin. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
And cycle.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Up the middle with Eckler. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Coup now for the point after. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play.
The pain away. Take the pain away.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, they came into this one with a vision, Charles, and it has played out exactly as they hoped, if not even better. They've got the huge lead here, and now the football for the final moments of the fourth.
Yeah, and it was apparent that they were the better team, right? We figured that out pretty early. But give them a lot of credit for staying with it. They didn't stumble around out there. They didn't create a lot of errors for themselves because they were the superior team. They took care of business and closed them out pretty quickly.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Operating from the gun, Gentry. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Look at you. Want him to get everything.
Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball.
Nothing get past that boy. Nothing get past that boy.